Hey everyone, how's it going, Facebook? I had some really, really lovely breakthroughs these past 2 days that I just want to share about, and I can't wait. I'm really excited, and I hope that some people will jump on so we can have a little conversation together. But hey, Dane, there we have it. We have some people jumping on. How exciting! And so, hi, Angela. Just waiting for people to jump on. Hello, hello. Yes, this is great. Hi, Celine, and lovely to see you guys here. And Ruby. Goodness me, we have a whole audience in here tonight. Denise, how you doing, guys? Let me know how you're doing. Where are you connecting from? Say hello to each other. Give some love. So I'm going to start soon about the breakthroughs that I've been having these past few days, weeks, especially days, and especially today. I had some really amazing calls. I know, it looks like it, right? Yeah. On the rise to fame, baby. Well, I had this really funny thing actually the other day in Malaysia. Actually, on my last night, I went to this restaurant, and I basically told them that I was Portuguese, and then they were like, "Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo," and I'm like, "Yeah, Cristiano." Like everybody just like hooking me up on this, and then I said that my some of my cousins actually know his sister, which is really funny, and then they thought that I was really famous, and so before I left, they were taking all these pictures of me and were trying to get the lights right. I literally had to shift space for about 3 or 4 times because the light wasn't right. And I was just like, what is this thing? This is so funny. It was like, it's just famous already. It was hilarious. And I was actually working through some fame issues the previous day. So that's why I kind of noticed it. I was like, oh, is the universe showing me that I'm actually going to be famous? Anyway, just jokes aside. I actually have a really, really important thing to talk about. So today I was connected. Yes, so are you, Ruby. I'm so super, super happy that we connected recently. Um, so I was basically just having a conversation with some friends, and one of my friends said to me, "Oh, Lizzie, like, why don't you do these agencies, where you're working alongside, or you could, um, yeah, that's right, hashtag." We're such geeks, seriously. Um, and so basically, she was just saying, like, you could be doing this as a job, beside, like, you could do some trades, blah blah blah. And I was like, do you know what, girl, if I was 20 and I didn't know where I was going, I would totally do this. But right now, I can't afford to spend my time on shit that I'm not supposed to be doing. And the answer was just like, just came out, right? She was like, wow, I hear you. And I said, fuck yeah, girl, like, I'm not doing anything, like, I'm not wasting my time anymore on working jobs. Like, that's not what I do, that's not what I'm here for, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's also most of the time not what anyone is here to do. We're not here to trade our time. Our time on this planet is counted. That's the truth. Whether we have 3 years or 4 years or 20 years or 100 years, it doesn't matter. We're not here to waste our time on shit that we're not supposed to be doing. And this is something that's resonating with me really a lot, because I used to work in London, and I was a dance teacher, and before I was became a dance teacher, I was actually working some part-time jobs, in shops just to pay my bills, right? And what happened is that I kept committed to all these jobs because they were paying my bills and they were keeping me safe. But guess what happened? I fucking busted my dancer career because I wouldn't show up to auditions because I had this excuse that I have to go to my job, right? Or I wouldn't show up to trainings because I was working or because I was exhausted, right? It was exhausting to be working in jobs and trading my time for shit that I didn't want to do. I didn't want to sell shoes. I didn't want to sell jackets. I didn't want to sell all this stuff. But the thing is, I was doing it because I wasn't clear about where I was going. And so that was the only option I thought I had, like, meanwhile, I don't have a job as a dancer, or I don't have the thing that I want to do. um, Let me just do this meanwhile. And what happened is I was fucking scattering my energy, I was scattering my money, and I was scattering my time, right? Especially as a dancer, like your time is a lot shorter than all the other careers. In most careers you have the time to work towards it, but as a dancer you don't really. So, you know, and unfortunately I didn't have the support, and I didn't have, you know, the breakthrough mindset that would get me going and pushing in the right directions, and, you know, to create boundaries that, yes, maybe I had to have a part-time job, but I wasn't, you know, I wouldn't accept this guy to hire me for like 4 or 5 days or whenever he felt like it, which, you know, created all this instability. And it actually was creating an instability in my whole vibration about becoming a dancer, because it it basically was this whole thing. It was creating my frequency saying, well, I kind of want to be a dancer, but let me just do this quickly. And our actions are so meaningful. The way you spend your time, the things you do, this is like, it's like you know, you have like this paper and then you're just signing, like, you know, the universe keeps giving you a new sheet of paper every day with a new contract that you create every single day. And every single day you walk into that job that you don't want to do, you're basically signing that contract, and you go, okay, I'll just, you know, go for another day. I'll just lease this for another day. And what happens is this is actually pushing away those things that you're supposed to be doing, those things that you were so passionate about. And, you know, my boundaries were all over the shop. They were just, you know, I wasn't clear. You know, I was clear. I had this dream and I kind of wanted to go there, but my boundaries were wavering and my energy was wavering and my mindset therefore was wavering. Everything was wavering. And so the universe could never really deliver this dancer career to me because I was fucking wavering, right? And so when my friend asked me this question today, and, you know, we were talking about the traveler issues that, you know, keep happening sometimes, you know, you do run out of cash, and, you know, it is, you know, it is expensive to be traveling, even though I don't think it is as expensive as, you know, living in London for sure. I don't spend as much time as living in London. But, you know, like, these issues do come up sometimes, because, you know, there's like insurances you've got to pay, and there's this you have to pay, you know, like, there's all these things, right? But these are all excuses, because ultimately I cannot afford to be spending my time on things that are not mattering to me. The reason being because I'm here to create fucking value. Like, I'm here to hold space for people. I'm here to facilitate powerful healing spaces. Like, over these past 3 or 4 days, I held space for like 6 people, and all of them were just incredible. Like, literally, people come in and they're like in sobs, in tears, in desperation, in like crazy sets, you know, of emotions where, you know that, okay, this person has gone through a massive upheaval. There's a lot of things going through right now in their life. You know, there's a massive transformation just about to happen. There's a big life chapter starting. And so these people need me, you know, like, they need me to be there and hold space for them, because that's my job. That's what I do. You know, I create value for people. And, you know, and then I get to decide. You know, how to spend my time. I get to decide how I spend my energy. I get to decide what I eat. I get to decide when I eat. I get to decide all these things. So the amount of freedom that I've propelled for myself is just crazy. And it's not, you know, like, I was just looking back with this friend and we were saying, like, you know, you've only been traveling for 6 months. Hey, Elena. I was actually talking to her. She's just jumping on now. So, you know, I was telling everyone how you asked me this question around time and how to spend time. And so we were both saying, well, you know, just imagine you did not take this decision of going around the world. You'd still be in London. You'd still be working your 9 to 5. You'd still be a dance teacher. You'd still be doing all these things. And would that have made you happy? And I was like, fuck, no, definitely not. Right? It's like so clear that these struggles that I'm having right now are just like totally minor to the struggles that I would be having, you know, like the struggle of like depleting our energy, not, you know, feeling frustrated because I wasn't actually doing what I really want to do. And just the amount of time and the amount of energy that I put in, right, in terms of what I feel passionate about, is just so worth it that I cannot, like, I cannot even imagine doing anything else. It's just, this is just it, like, because I found that thing that just gets me vibing every day. Like, I wake up in the morning and I can't wait to talk to the people who follow me, and to people who are surrounding me, and women who are telling me their stories about all kinds of things that are going on in their lives, you know, like their marriages breaking together, or, you know, relationships happening, or them desiring to do this dream career and starting off from scratch, and they're just so scared. And I can relate to all these people because I've done it myself, right? And that's the value that I'm bringing in. And if I was, you know, trading my time and energy for things that I don't really want to do, my vibration wouldn't be high enough to keep these people in my field, for sure not. I know it. Like, this is how much I trust the universe, that we are here to create magic. We're here to create value. We're here to create up leveling on massive scales, and there's just no going around it. And the more you deny this, the more you deny that you are wasting your fucking time on shit that you don't want to do, the less your soul can get to work, right? The minute I burned the bridges behind and I decided, okay, that's it, I'm quitting this because this life isn't matching what I'm here to do. My soul was calling me. I could feel the calling. I had been feeling it for years, right? That I've been desiring to travel. I've been desiring to go abroad and you know, meet people from different cultures, and just doing all these things, right? And working for myself, and, you know, coaching, teaching about things that I really know how to talk about. Like, it's just incredible. Hey, Leandro. um and so if I had, you know, if I had just decided, oh no, I'm just going to keep small, I'm just going to, you know, just keep wasting my time and just hope that, you know, brush it under the carpet and hope that it'll be over one day, it's not going to be fucking over. You know, you'll keep being in that struggling space and that frustration. It will keep repeating itself until you fucking decide to check out of that, and you start to create a new contract every day, and you start to rewrite those pages, because you can. You fucking can. You're a creator. You're here to create. You're not here to work. You're here to create, and create value, to create meaningful things, to create art, to make music, to make, you know, to dance, to, you know, to do things that mean shit to you. And that's when, you know, when people say start giving zero fucks, like, that's really what you need to do. Is like, you have to fucking grow up and stop giving fucks about what people may say or what your fears may say. I'll tell you what, your fear is never going to leave you, ever. Like, I'm still scared every single day I wake up. That's the truth. I'm scared. I'm scared because I don't know where I'm going to be in a week's time. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know, you know, I just don't know. The truth is that nobody fucking knows what's going to happen. No one. You can have your steady, stable job. You can have everything in the world that you think is keeping you safe. It's a fucking lie. You're never safe. You're never safe of things that could happen to you. And I'll tell you what, this is how your soul works. Your soul surprises you with stuff. It comes in and it fucking slaps you in the face with things like diseases, with, you know, unplanned shit that can happen to you, accidents, you know, people leaving you, relationships that are breaking. You could be losing your job. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you just never know what's going to happen, ever. Like, you know, stop thinking that your job is keeping you safe, and that everything around you is keeping you safe, that your partner is keeping you safe, and all these things are keeping you safe. The truth is, none of that is valid. Just let that sink in. Like, none of that is valid. It's a fucking lie. Being on this planet is not safe. Right? And there's never going to be a day when you won't feel fear. There just won't. Right? You'll always be in fear. The fear is not going to go away. But I'll tell you what will go away. The regret will go away. The guilt will go away. The shame will go away. All these things move in and they move out. They will move out, right? Your fear, as you keep up leveling, will never go away, because this is the whole point. It's just your ego coming in to try to keep you safe, tell you this lie that you're supposed to feel safe before you do shit. And it's the total opposite. Like, keeping safe is the total, it's like the antipode to expansion and growth. In order to grow and expand, you have to move through your fear. You have to be accompanied by your fear and still keep pushing, and still keep plodding along and do your stuff. And so this brings me to a beautiful phrase that a friend of mine shared with me today, which is someone else. And basically, this was given to him by a friend of a friend. So, like, it's kind of coming from someone's guru. I don't know who it is. I just know this person's name was George, and he was an English teacher. That's all I know. And he was saying, if there is, if you don't do anything today, like, if there's no way you could be doing anything, at least do that one single thing. I'm about to say what it is. So, there's nothing that you will do today, right? If you don't feel like there's anything you can do because you feel that you're in a stuck situation, you can't move, whatever your situation, the circumstance you're feeling, your thought patterns are, your story, whatever it is, at least do that one thing. And that one thing is to connect. Connect. Connect, connect, connect. If there's nothing that you do today, connect. And I love it. Like, I took it, from a spiritual perspective. And the way I read into this was that if you feel that you are stuck and there's no way you could move, right? Where you are in this situation where you keep giving up on your life, right? Giving up on your dreams, giving up because you feel that you need to keep safe, or you feel that you need to pay your bills, or you feel that you need to be in this job, or you need to be in this relationship, whatever. I don't care what it is. Even if you are massively up leveling and you are living your dream life and you're already there, still, it always boils down to this one thing, and it's to connect. Connect to spirit, connect to your soul, connect to your spirit, to your soul, to this higher, grander aspect of you. Connect to the universe, connect, just fucking connect to this big thing. Like, we are huge beings of light. We're huge. Like, our energy fields are as high as like skyscrapers if we want them to. We can connect to the whole cosmos just with our heart. So just send out this signal that you are connecting with this source, the love, God. And what I thought was really beautiful is the way my friend interpreted this was that if you are connecting to spirit, you could also do it through someone else. So it could be connecting with another human being and really connecting, like really listening, really receiving this other person, really pouring out your love. And it could be a person, right? You could be doing this with a baby. Like, I love doing connection with babies. Like, sometimes they're just, they're just on the other side of the road, and I can see their gaze just hit my eyes immediately, right? Like, I love connecting to babies. It's so powerful. They can just feel love, and if your intention is love, trust me, they will turn around. And I bet you, anyone who jumps off this call, and if you connect with a baby, and if you're pouring love into a baby and you see them turn their heads on you, I want you to private message me. I want you to tell me that this happened to you. So you could do it with animals as well. You could create, connect with nature. Just connect. Just, what does connection mean? It means that you are fully present with you as a being, as a consciousness, with another being as a consciousness, and both of you are creating this bridge, right? And if you can't do it with a person, you can do it with your dreams. You could do it with your future self. You could do it with your future soulmate, right? Just connect, just feel that bridge coming together where you're both meeting on that bridge, connecting with the universe, with the cosmos, and really feeling that connection, that you are part of this huge fucking mass of energy, constantly moving, dancing, transforming, moving in and out, right? So I want you to tell me if you can feel this right now, and I want you to either hit the love button or private message me. And if you can't do it, I want you to tell me as well, and I want you to tell me what's coming up for you. So I'm gonna wait because I know I have a few people watching here. Yes, the bridge with the cosmos. That's right, Jennifer. So how did you feel with this exercise? Like, do you feel that this is easy for you to do? And don't make this crazy. This isn't crazy. This is not some like weird, like you have to do this ritual and then that ritual and then pull this card and then pour this liquid. It's so simple. It's just connecting to this space where there's more, there's love, there's freedom, there's expansion, that you are bigger than you think you are, right? And so it brings me back to this. Please keep sharing in there. I'm waiting for your comments. Like, are you okay to connect? And how do you connect? What do you do when you connect? Please share. I want you to stop writing right now. So just, I'm loving this connection that we're building here, guys. So let's stay on. Yes, I'm seeing the love hearts coming through. Thank you. Love it. And so this is where I want to come back to this big slogan that made me do this video. We don't work jobs. We create value. We create shit. We create art. We create beauty. We create music. We create dance. We create thoughts. We create conversations. We create babies. We create relationships. We create businesses from the heart. We connect hearts. We create all of these beautiful things. We're here to create. We are creators. And so when you connect, you just cannot deny. You cannot deny this anymore, that you are a creator of love, a creator of beauty, right? And in that connection, that's where the magic lies. It's how you connect with yourself and with your purpose, and how you connect so deeply and so purely and so strongly that there's just no other way around this, that you just decide that this is how you're going to be spending your time. This is how you're going to be spending your energy. These are the people you're going to be surrounding yourselves with. These are the types of relationships you want to create. That's the art that you want to enjoy. That's the food you want to enjoy. That's the beauty you want to enjoy. That's the pain that you can fucking sit with, because you know that fear is never going to go away. And so it's okay to feel pain, right? This is not some spiritual shit to tell you that you're not supposed to feel all these bad feelings. And what I said before wasn't meant that way. It's meant that you know how to sit with your truth, and you can sit and hang in there and still decide from that connected space that you are so much bigger than you think you are. Denise, to connect, I simply stop what I am doing, close my eyes, sit silently, and simply be. That is one of the ways I offer self-care and self-love to myself, and Source then speaks. Goddesses, oh my goodness, you absolutely woo my heart, Denise. This is so amazing. And I love this because that you just described right there, it takes 2 seconds. That's it, right? When I work with clients, I have this really funky tool that I love to adapt and go over. Thank you, love. And I get my clients to set themselves alarms. And so, the alarms can have different, yeah, that's right. See, 2 seconds. The alarms can have different meanings, but I have a gratitude alarm, for example, and I have a I am present alarm. And it literally takes 2 seconds to connect to that topic, right? Some days I have the time to sit down and just, think for 5 minutes. Oh, this is what I'm grateful for. This happened. This was really nice. I really enjoyed that. Oh, yes, please, that. I'd love more of that. And some days I just don't. But because that alarm goes on, at least for that one split second when I have to switch off the alarm, I have to connect with gratitude because I see it. It's coming up on my phone, right? So that's the easiest way for me to connect on a daily basis. And then I have all these crazy different alarms going on. I think I have about 6 or 7 alarms going on during the day, so not just in the morning. The one in the morning also goes 6 times because I keep hitting snooze. I love to be in that, that's not because I don't want to get up. It's because I love to be in that space between my dreams and reality, and I just love to hang in there. I just take so much joy in that. But those 6 alarms that go on through the day, they have different meanings, you know. So one is an abundance alarm, the other one is a love alarm, then I have I am present alarm, then I have my gratitude alarm. I have all these different alarms that just go on. And even if I don't have the time to actually sit down and really connect to these things, I can actually just connect for those 2 seconds. Elena, I connect by being in water, bath, sea, meditating whilst drinking water. I love that. And also letting myself be in sunlight helps to ground and connect me, stop the chaos in my mind. Yes, the sun. Yes, being connected to the elements, right? And feeling the elements move through. I love that. Water and sun really connect me, and also trees. Yes. Also gratitude alarm, which I forgot I hadn't activated in a while. Thanks for the reminder. Yes, you're welcome. I love that. I love that as well. Like sometimes when I'm in a big city and I'm just walking through a park, I just throw my shoes off and I just like put my feet on the grass because I just love to be in that space of just feeling my feet on the grass. It's so yummy, especially if it's hot or if you've been walking a lot, and then you just feel that lovely cool connection, like sending beautiful goosebumps down my whole being. Anyway, guys, I hope that this video was useful and you had a lovely time. I had a really lovely time conversing with you. I love this. Yes! On the rise. So, wherever you're connecting from, I'm sending you heaps of love and heaps of gratitude for your being here. And I just hope that today you will get to sign a new contract with the universe. Sign it. Just sign it, okay? Even if it is to just connect that. Ta-da! Here we go. I'm connecting. I'm connecting. Today I choose to connect. Today I choose to be free. Today I choose to be in love. Today I choose fill in the blank. Today I choose fill in the blank. Today I choose fill in the blank. What is it for you? And please feel free to comment underneath and just share what it is that you're choosing today. What are you choosing today? Share it. All right, my loves, I'm going to jump off and do some more creative work over here. I have some writing to do and some other things to do. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. So much love to you. You know I love you guys. Don't you? Because I do. I do.